Today we're going to be going through these shorts and what some of these business gurus have to say, and some of it's just laughable. Other parts of it are just insane. So let's just jump into it. I've been getting recommended this guy a lot, and I just want to. So let's see here, right? I haven't even really looked at his.
When you're
world's number one sales training. Stop playing patty cake. This is next level. I think this guy's pretty big in car sales, but I've just been seeing him all over my feed, and he's just been being recommended a lot. So let's see. Twice a day keeps the doctor away. We'll just start off with the first one here.
By being bold, what I really mean is don't half-ass your move. Take it all the way, ladies. You already gave it up once. I'm just saying, this is freaking ridiculous. Are we really playing these games? It goes both ways. Write that down.
All right, this is what we're kicking it off with.
You guys may say, hypothetically, Rob, when you are ready to buy, how do you want your new car title? Also, that's the car you're going to be trading outside. Is that correct? Okay, awesome. Now I know you got a payment on the vehicle outside. Is that right? Cool, let me go and grab the keys to the trade. Also, I know that payment's going to be important on the new vehicle, so I can get the payment to the penny on the new vehicle. I'm going to get 2 seconds of information. Is that cool? I'll get you everything, and in the end, it's your decision. Is that all right? Okay, what do I have? Trade appraisal, write-up sheet, credit app, keys to his trade. He's buying a car. He's buying a car. He's down the rabbit hole now. I have all his information. He's buying a car.
Yeah, so what you want to do, right? You want to get their credit card, you want to get their license, you want to get all of their important documents, right? And then they're real screwed. I mean, you got them right by the neck, right where you want them, and they're gonna buy a car. They got no choice.
He's in there. Okay, I'm gonna grab you right now. Come on, let's rotate. Let's say hypothetically.
So super aggressive, just testosterone-filled hypothetical situations. These are just shower thoughts. I think what happens is, Andy Elliott, I think he takes a shower, right? And I think he's just thinking of how much of a badass he can be. He just pictures someone walking right into the dealership and him just totally, oh man, I can't even.
When you are ready to buy, how do you want your new car title? Also, that's the car you're going to be trading outside. Is that correct?
He does a lot of the right. Cool. Am I right? Did you think about that? Yeah, that's right? Just very in-your-face, pressure, manipulative, just aggressive sales tactics.
Robin, I appreciate it. I need to think about it.
What was it that you needed to think?
I need to see this. And poor guy, man. Poor guy.
I just want to think about it.
Whether the price, color, car, what it means.
I just want to think. Yeah, see? What's his job? His job's to advance the self forward. Would you agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell me you need to think about it. Listen, Robin, of course you need to think about it. I haven't given you enough information not to think about it. What I'd like to do is give you a quick 5-minute proposal of all the numbers, so when you go home, you got something to think about. Would that be fair? That's it. Watch. What did I say? You said I need to think about it. What did I say? Of course you need to think about it. I said I haven't given you enough information not to think about it.
Sometimes at the end of the day, right, I've been a salesman. I was a salesman, all right? No expert, but it doesn't take an expert to know that some of the stuff that this guy says is just not realistic, right? Sometimes people just don't want to buy. They're not interested. And at that point, if they don't have the need to buy, if they don't want to buy themselves, right? Even if you present them with new information they didn't know, even if you let them know what they currently have is lacking in some way, or you reveal some sort of want or need that they didn't know about, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if they don't want it, then they don't want it, right? What this guy tries to say is you can somehow trick people into buying. And he does, I've seen it, and he does this a lot, and he creates these hypotheticals, right? I guess he does like these interactive group activities. He'll get like all the salesmen in a circle, and he'll go through these scenarios, and he's just super tough on whoever he's putting on the spot, right? He's like, yeah, I need to think about it, right? I need to think about it. And then what he does is he tells them what they did wrong, and then he goes ahead and he's like doing both sides, right? In this perfect scenario in his own head. And then he just like runs out of the room, or he's just, these music just like drops, the beat drops, and he thinks that he's just uncovered some secret.
Robin, I appreciate it. I need to think about it. Who's got somebody waiting at home for him? Guess what? No more leftovers for them. No more leftovers. Don't be a shitbag. Go home and give them special freaking energy. You guys hear me? They've been waiting for you guys all day long to get.
I don't know what this has to do. I don't know what this is in a professional setting. He's really preaching on whatever he can think of.
When you walk in the door, don't you dare badmouth your car.
Don't you dare.
Don't come and say, oh, babe, it's a rough day. The manager didn't give me enough for trade. Had a rollback. This guy didn't have a pay stub. This guy was supposed to bring. Hey, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Is that really? Yeah. That's a surprise they get?
Yeah.
That's who they marry?
Yep.
No wonder they don't support you.
Nope.
No wonder they don't want you
This guy's
to
crazy.
stay in the car business. Because all you do is talk shit on it. Who's got somebody waiting?
Oh man, look at this guy, man. Look at this.
Guess what? No more leftovers for them. No more leftovers. Don't be a shitbag.
He's like, yeah, me.
Go home and give them special.
I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Oh,
You guys hear me? They've been waiting for you guys all day long to get home.
I think these are like his people, you know, like these guys in blue. I think they're his people. They're just like a mob, you know. They're just going in there to yell at people.
Walk in the door, don't you dare badmouth your car business.
They're just like,
Don't come and tell.
they're sitting there like, yeah, that's right. Don't you?
It's a rough day. The manager didn't give me enough for trade. Had a rollback. This guy didn't have a pay stub. This guy was supposed to bring. Hey, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Is that really? That's a surprise they get? That's who they marry?
Yep.
No wonder they don't support
I saw
you.
one of these.
No
I think
wonder
it's
they
the
don't want you to
same
stay in
like,
the car
meeting.
business. Because
I think it's like the same meeting, and this guy over here is just so over it.
you do is talk shit on it. Who's got somebody?
Look at him again.
Guess what? No more leftovers.
Oh man. Oh, here it is. Here, maybe it's this one.
You like to be tested?
Yeah, you-
Come on, man.
Do you like to be tested? You should run the pressure.
Hold on, let's test it.
Good, you're going to get tested, but you should want to run the pressure. Am I right?
Yep.
Everybody, listen to me. Does pressure create badasses? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Weak people don't want to be tested because you know what they know? They don't know their job.
This guy's so military. He's so military. Oh man.
So they hide. Look, I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you. Don't hide. Don't try to
Christian,
hide
love
from
don't
me.
lie. I'm not perfect. I say cuss words sometimes, but you know what I have? I have a good heart. You know what I want you to do? If I can make 800 grand a year selling cars, you can too.
There you go. If one person can do it, everyone can do it, right? That's a good mentality to have, right? I'm sure Steve Jobs thought that, and you know what his employees thought of him.
I was a loser. I sucked at selling until I learned how to sell. And then I became obsessed.
We definitely know you're upset.
Listen, you are going to do what's called the transfer of emotion. You are going to persuade them to feel the way you feel. No, if I'm a negative person,
Yeah, that's manipulation.
grand a year. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to the whiteboard. What wife? What is this? Wife, one kid, job. What God? What are we talking about here, man? What are we talking about on this whiteboard? But I'm just gonna assume, right? Its title says "Go back to minimum wage," right? That he's about to hype you up, right? He's about to make you think that you can be a millionaire, right? It doesn't matter what dealership you work at. Doesn't matter how many customers come into your door, right? There's no cap. There's no cap to this. It's all up to you. Everything's in your hands, right? Everything, every element, every customer that walks in, you have the full capability to just have them do whatever you want them to do. But what you have to do first is you have to listen to this guy. And apparently you have to do if he touched on wife, one kid, job, I don't know what this says, mirror, I don't know what that is, God. I mean, you got to fully embody Andy Elliott and everything he tells you to do throughout your life. So I'm guessing he's gonna go through some pretty insane earnings that you can
Shit,
possibly
man.
make.
Who's lucky? This is the luckiest you'll ever be in your life, too. I dare you to ruin this opportunity.
So he's talking about opportunity, right? And he's gonna go to the compensation right now. And maybe this guy did, right? Maybe he did make a lot of money selling cars. But just because you were able to do it, right? Just because people are successful in their life and they're able to do something crazy doesn't mean that it can just be replicated infinitely amount of times. Like, it's just...
Dare you? I dare you. Where can you go to make this kind of money? Tell me.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. But yet you're walking around here and acting like you can go somewhere else.
So the thing that a lot of people don't talk about, and this is pretty common in like MLMs or pyramid schemes or whatever you want to call it, right? Is you got an organization with a bunch of people, right? A bunch of employees in it. And you take a look at their average earnings, or you take a look at the median earnings, and they're super low, right? But there's a commission component to it. There's that, that sweet opportunity, right? And they'll take that and they'll do some whiteboard mathematics, and they'll couple that with some books or some videos or some music like he's doing right now. And all of a sudden you're feeling like you are just in complete control. And you know what? You just leave there feeling like a millionaire. And that's why you have a lot of people right now with all of this hype, all of this like manipulation and brainwashing. Like a lot of people think that they have some secret to just becoming insanely rich. So let's see what he says. But as you can see, right? Maybe one person can do it in there, but you can't tell everyone there that they can do it, because that's just statistically that's just not true.
See your problem? See your problem? Broke people have an arrogant problem. Broke people walk around with arrogance. They look at you like, I don't have to listen to this guy. Dude, you can get your ass out of here and go to your $13-hour job where you should be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what it sounds like, right? They give you that FOMO, right? Hey, you can leave and you can go work at McDonald's if you want, or you can stay with the winners right here. Because the losers, they're arrogant. They don't want to listen to me. Are you saying something different than what I'm saying? Are you broke? It's like, come on, what's up with that combative? I don't know. This is very coercive. This might work for the military, but when you're dealing with employees that have all kinds of different things they're thinking about, it's not just about the money. It's about so many different things. They're not machines. And I think this guy really thinks, I think in another clip, he was like, you come to work for 8 hours. You sleep for another 8. How many hours is that? That's 16. That leaves you with 8 extra hours. What are you doing with those 8 extra hours? It's just...
You don't deserve to be in our presence. Like 600 grand a year. Am I correct?
You don't deserve to be in our presence. Oh, man. Maybe he said, I am God. Maybe that was him. That last bullet point was referring to himself.